So I just watched the first season of The Boys and I am heartbroken. Let me tell you why. While watching the first season of The Boys, I was like, well, Homelander can't be that bad, can he? And then I saw this scene.
What is wrong with you? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please take her. Take my daughter. Please take me.
There's not a lot of scenes from movies and shows that make me show true emotion, but this was one of them. When you saw Homelander fly out that plane, you couldn't help but think, like, why wouldn't he even try to save one person? You have somebody with all the ability in the world, anything they could, and they won't do it, it hurts you. Now, when you look at the number of people Homelander have killed, it's about 125 people on Reddit say. Now that number is high. When we look at some other really bad people, I mean, Adolf Hitler 17 million, Stalin 6 million. Is it really that high? But is it really about that? It's about the number of people Homelander could have saved. And we're gonna talk about that right here. Now, the biggest problem with the plane scene is Homelander's logic through it all. If you can't save everybody, you can't save anybody. It's the most broken morality of all time. But you can almost understand where Homelander is coming from with this. Let me explain why. Now, wait. Don't get it confused. Just because I can understand where Homelander is coming from does not mean I think he's right. But is it really his fault? I mean, when you look at the Seven and the way Homelander was brought up, they're taught perfection. You gotta be perfect. Can't look bad to the media. It's not about saving the people, it's about looking good to the public. That's the biggest problem. Now, if you guys seen my previous video on the movie Get Out, you would know how I felt about the character Rose. How she was raised in that family and brought up to be that way, and nothing could ever change her. It wasn't her fault that she was born into that family. I almost feel the same way about Homelander in a way. He was raised to be a super soldier, a normal human being, raised to think this way, raised to act that way, raised to perform that way. So how could he ever think differently? His morality is on a whole different planet than everybody else in our world. Now, if you remember, even after the crash, Homelander used the situation to push an agenda. He said if the Seven were allowed in the military, then this wouldn't have ever happened and things like that. Like, this shows that he really does not care about life or death. All he cares about is looking good in the public eye. Also, I want to acknowledge Queen Maeve. She was great in the scene, and her face was almost a reaction of everybody else watching at home. Heartbroken. And obviously this leads to her eventual rebellion against Homelander and sets up a lot of things in the future. But her facial expressions, the way she acted, you felt it. She made the scene. She was all of us watching. This whole thing has got me thinking, why is Homelander moral so bad? Well, that's because he has none. Homelander wasn't born. He was created in a lab and made into whatever they wanted him to be. Is this his fault? No. Does this take away from him being evil? No. But he was made this way. With no hand to guide him throughout his life, Homelander's moral compass is probably messed up forever. And there's probably nothing he can do to change that. At the end of the day, Homelander is just like all of us, a product of his environment. Now, does this make his action excusable? No. It does give you a deep understanding of how he really is. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, and peace out.